losing the first quarter on average by about 7 points per game, and that's not a good sign because Nowitzki's been in a terrible shooting slump, and he hits
way through the third quarter, and he's their leading scorer, so they were going to have a hard time. Smart play by Solomon Hill. He's got to get there earlier, but he couldn't pick up another foul. I don't know if they flow.
Pacers wearing the Flo-Jos for a fifth time, and that's Rondo. First time we've seen him in other than a on Thursday, an allergic reaction just prior to the game. Here's the drive, Rondo. 2 field goals for Rajon Rondo. Averages 9 points per game.
Oh.
He got the steal, knocked it away from Hill, and Rondo has 2 more.
Yeah, he did. They were running a play right away, and Rondo's length is big.
Those last couple of games he played before he sat out the 3 games. Rondo back cut, Jefferson scores.
Oh. Came down a little bit hard, came down hard off of Hibbert.
Parsons. And his 3-point shot good, and this is something to watch. They've hit 2 threes in their last 3 games, Quinn.
Sports of uniforms, and when I did gymnastics, she would design my leotards, and so she was very good at fashion, and fashion was her iconic symbol. So it's nice to have the Flo-Jos recognized.
Parsons just hit a 3.
Stay down. Yeah. And a foul on the part of Miles. Now Miles has been playing well. Next time it's a technical.
That's right. You get 1 warning. Here's Raymond Felton hits a 3. So here's all of a sudden this team that has struggled from 3-point range.
58,000 points.
And he scored many just like that.
Just like that. I think it's important. You know, you got guys like this, and he's going to be on his way out pretty soon. The boy's got the size to play. Tried to help, got caught.
Stoudemire.
Legs. There was a rebound to be gotten there, and the Pacers, nobody moved.
Nowitzki.
Yeah, this is a good timeout. It's that screen and roll. That basket was way too easy if he'd have caught it cleanly. Frank gets a chance to clean up his defense a little bit. And at that point, I suspect it would be a little minor. But, Chris, the one thing I think the Pacers have got to look at for the long run, you've got to figure out what effectively is whether those first 2 guys come back.
Mavericks are 4 of 4 from 3-point range, and now they go inside to Stoudemire.
You got a mismatch that's not going to work.
Hibbert's playing with 2 fouls. He, Mahimi, and Allen all have 2. And Stoudemire in the post. 9 for Amari Stoudemire. This quarter, they're at 47%. They've hit 6 of 8.
They found their offense. Well, that's something I know Frank's got to look at.
Basket for Luis Scola, tied at 45. Rondo got it. You wondered how Rondo was special. And Felton.
He has been playing pretty well for him. He played in the game I looked at with San Antonio, and
that's what he does so well from his point guard position. That's rebounds.
Yeah, he's one of the best rebounding guards in basketball, and that's what he does. Charlie Villanueva was a 3-point shooter, and he was out there, and have to switch this. Don't switch it because you'll leave Charlie Villanueva home.
Raymond Felton is playing terrific.
I told you he looked like this in the San Antonio.
Pacers, the last 4 opponents have averaged 111 points per game as Rondo, the jump shot, a 10-point first half for Rajon Rondo. He has been tough to handle for the Pacers.
He really did. He got a screen there, or a partial screen from Dirk Nowitzki.
Parsons right down the lane. He's so much more athletic than you think. He's out there on Chandler Parsons. And Parsons quickly to the rim.
Yeah, because he's going to take advantage of the fact Solomon's got those fouls, and Hibbert take a long time for Roy to make that decision.
And Chandler Parsons. And it.
Rondo's in there, gets that, picks it up.
Now Parsons for 3.
Too many opportunities. Got to rebound the ball. We talked about a couple of things the Pacers have done well.
Nowitzki. Tough shot over Solomon Hill.
He's just 7 feet tall and shoots it over his head.
Now in the post against Rondo. Knocked away by Rondo. And Jefferson dunks it home.
Yeah, but they got 2 guys out running.
24-minute drought goes away on the field goal by Stoudemire. An offensive rebound on a miss.
That's the way he wants to turn. If he can get over his right shoulder, turn it, because he doesn't.
Final 2 playoff spots. Nowitzki, the basket, and a foul. Getting closer to that 28,000 point mark.
He sure is getting closer. Is the hand on the hip when he shoots it? Yeah, it is. It's on the hip, but that's a tough call still, because that's where the Pacers struggled in the first half. And Aminu able to get out, because when they get in transition, to make sure that they get a call. The Mavericks are screaming. So he's suggesting that the Pacers do the same thing.
They got screened off there as Parsons ties it at 86. Remember, he'd been shooting 50% from behind the arc as Rondo pushed by Watson, the basket, and a foul. First points of the second half for Rondo, who had 12 in the first 24 minutes.
His length, there's contact there. He went off the wrong leg. And that
in the first half. Parsons drives inside, so strong. The former Florida Gator has 21.
And I think he almost prefers going left. You can see he had to.
Miles has come back in for the blue and gold. And Parsons again. So tricky with the basketball once he breaks you down.
He's so long.
Has it knocked away by Rondo. 3 minutes to play.
Yeah, they got numbers too. Yeah, Frank's got to take a timeout. They had numbers. That's why, getting back is so important. And back in defense, because that's where they're going to get it.
The Pacers had the ball and just had that miss from Rodney Stuckey. Would have been an 8-point lead. Now the Mavericks within 2 with 3. Parsons has been so good driving to the basket in this fourth. Now Rondo ties it.
That's one of the reasons why you want to get somebody fresh on Parsons, because he was getting to the rim. Rondo doing because they know they can get the ball for him.
Free throw line jumper, Parsons good.
Tough shot.
27 for Chandler Parsons.